What's up, you guys? Mark70 here, coming at you guys with a figure review. Today we're looking at the Rick and Morty figures from Bonjoy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. This video might sound weird because I have to record the audio separate from the actual video footage. So let's see how this goes. Got some pretty standard packaging, nice graphics all around, nice embossed images. Back of the packaging has a decent inventory set, or at least the contents of the box. If you guys pick these up, let me know if you got instructions. After I opened them, I did not find any instructions, so a lot of it was me guessing around, just messing around with the figures. They're nice figures. I like them. They feel really good. Let's take a look inside. You can see in the window some of the faces, the trays, and whatnot. Two Meeseeks boxes. First tray for Rick. Second tray of Rick's accessories, faces, upper body, head pieces, and a bit. It also comes with a nice portal. Full figure. It's a very soft figure. One thing you'll feel when you take it out of the packaging, the plastic itself is kind of like a vinyl texture, or feel is the best way I can really put it. Take a look at the details. Very flexible cape, or lab coat, sorry. So is the second one. Let's take a look at the articulation. It's a very simplistic joint style. The ball peg joints, 90 degrees all around, except for the ankles. I'll show off the ankles later. The ankle is literally just a ball peg into these really small feet. The feet actually feel like a harder plastic, but that's also because they're hollow, so I don't know why they would do that. Oh, I'm sorry, the head is also a ball peg. It's a ribbed ball peg. Articulation range, not bad. Good for gesture poses. This is almost like a Revoltech style figure here. It's a ball peg into the upper torso and a peg into the upper arm. 90 degrees, a little over 90 degrees based on the molding. It is a very soft vinyl-y figure. It's flexible and kind of bouncy almost, rubbery almost, I'd say. Okay, first set of accessories and hands. Some Peace Among Worlds with cool Rick glasses. A trashed face. Here's the head connection system. The ball peg goes into the actual faces, and the hair piece connects to the back of the face, and that cinder block peg is what I call. We got one eyeless face. Very secure connection. The hair pieces are a little different. I'll show that out in a minute. This is the Wubba Dub Dub face. I don't know. A very excited face. He had a little gunk in his mouth. I was able to clear that out later. Here's another headpiece, or hairpiece, I should say. Kind of a I'm over it face, internally struggling face. The third hairpiece, there are two of them that I cannot tell the difference. They seem very similar. Maybe the hair is a little shifted. But the third one has this clear gray strap on the back, and that's for the VR goggles he uses in the show at one point. I forget when. I think when he's reading the cat's mind is when he clearly uses it. That's what I can remember. I feel like it works best with the no eye face, because there's nothing in the way and the goggles rest better. So let me show off those goggles now. It's a pretty tight fit. Looks pretty good too. I think that's pretty much what I'm going to use this face for. Obviously you can customize it around. Here are the other two faces. A neutral face and a slight smile face. I still don't know how to feel about this separate hair key system. I don't know. Let's go ahead and talk about the body now. So once again, the ball peg, it's got the little ribs on them to help with grip. Easy fit, very soft fit. It's not going to pop off and flip the figure over, but you know, I just feel like the head plastic will wear off over time. Here is the opposite body, the other body I should say, with the windswept lab coat. I find this a little terrifying. So you have to swap out the arms. And since they're really small ball peg joints into the upper body, also you have to swap out the caps for the articulation. I kind of wish they would have just made the lab coat removable rather than have the whole upper body switch. Here we can take a look at that joint inside. This is a very Revoltech style joint. It's one peg to the bottom of the torso, a hinge, and then a ball peg for the upper torso. Seems a little excessive, but I mean, it helps with the articulation, so take a look at the bottom, hollow body with a ball peg, or the port. It's not too difficult. If you could align the joint properly, it's pretty easy to swap out. And there you go. So each shoulder cap has a porthole through it. There's a clear peg inside the actual body. I try to put it all together at once, but I find out really quickly it's not necessarily a good idea. It's better to go ahead and put in the shoulder cap onto the clear peg first, and then you can go ahead and attach the arms. That way the shoulder cap isn't in your way and you can focus on gripping the joint, because it's a really small joint. So that is kind of nerve-wracking. Personally, I don't think I'll be swapping out the lab coats that often. Just trying to be careful here. Again, this makes me very nervous at how thin the joint is. Since it's a hard plastic on a softish plastic, maybe over time with a little more heat, the body will be flexible, but you know, a first try is always nerve-wracking. gripping hands with his gun and his liquor bottle. Also the smiling face. The windswept lab coat's not bad, but again, I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I'll just leave the windswept coat on sometimes. Or obviously he comes with his portal gun, and he comes with this other gun that I don't remember seeing in the show. Morty also comes with that exact same gun, so it's like a space 9mm, I guess, space pistol. He comes with a cybernetic can screwdriver and a Morty ball. Does anybody remember that game? Did anybody actually play it? I thought I downloaded it, but I never played it. I don't know. It's nice that it comes with. I accidentally dropped it and almost lost it. It doesn't help that I have a green wall. So I saw it bounce and then disappear into the wall, and I found it amongst my kids' toys. That's partly why my setup is different, because I no longer have a dedicated review station, because my 2-year-old occupies my office 30% of the time, but his mess is there 100% of the time. Let's go ahead and take a look at these wrist joints. Standard wrist joints. A lot of figures come with this style wrist joint. It's a very small joint. Small peg for the hand section and long peg for the wrist section. I'm kind of disappointed that they did not come with spare wrist joints in the box. Most small figures come with a replacement wrist joint, because this is usually the first to break on the count that you are constantly swapping out hands. At least, you want to be able to swap out hands comfortably. One thing I find, if you do warm up the hand, since it is a kind of rubbery plastic, it just helps, because it's a very soft plastic. Now the grip is, I wouldn't say weak, since the hand is rubbery, it's semi-flexible. So I would recommend some heat, but not too much heat. Almost like basically just grip it with your hands, and you can go ahead and adjust the tension a little bit. He also doesn't come with a dedicated hand for his phone. It's nice that he comes with the phone, but it's just kind of sucks that it doesn't come with a hand dedicated for his phone. So little heat, you can flex his hand. The flask, on the other hand, fits perfectly in the grip hand. Almost like the grip hand was made specifically for the flask. It's got the same almost arch. Meanwhile, the phone, I have to flex his hand a little bit, which I don't like doing, because I don't know how many times I can flex this plastic until it becomes permanent. So I don't know what I do. Maybe I just won't use the phone at all. You know what's funny with this clear base? I'm glad it comes with this style clear base. It's got the adjustment claw top that swivels on a peg. There are no peg holes on the back of the figure, so you kind of have to use it. I like the shaping of it, so it gets nice over 90-degree bends. Same with like the bottom peg. The way it's at an angle, you get some really far back bends. I didn't see anywhere on the packaging, let me know if you saw it, but it actually has the Adult Swim and Warner Brothers logo on the back base. It says Rick. It's the only official licensing I see from the IP owner. Let's take a look at Morty's first tray. And accessories and 2 Meeseeks box, that's cool. He also comes with a portal gun. Faces, additional hairpiece, his base parent. Peg stand, I'm sorry. And his mind blower helmet rig, which I find hilarious. Morty's articulation is very similar to Rick's, the exact same joint design. Ribbed ball peg for the head and neck. Nothing at the base of the neck. Oh, obviously his hair design is different. Big letter D connector. There's the head joint. Same thing with a very gummy plastic, very rubbery. Decent range of articulation. Slight tilt because his head is more bulbous. Same design as Rick. No alternate body, so they could have changed it up a little bit, but well, it is what it is. 90-degree bends. Obviously, they swivel on both ends. Same wrist design as Rick. He also has the exact same abdominal joint as Rick, with the ball peg for the upper torso, peg for the bottom torso, and a ratcheted hinge joint in the middle. It sucks that it's not colored, you know, and now you'll see it. It's got pretty decent coverage, so you don't really see it when you articulate him, but, you know, it'd be nice to have him color matched. A little under 90 degrees for the legs. You can adjust it a little bit more to get a little higher. So it's a very, very old style joint. Just a ball peg straight to the pelvis area. Almost like a really old Revoltech. A little over 90-degree bends based on how you orient the plastic. And here's the ball peg. Morty's foot was actually a little easier to pop off. Maybe because the figures were warmer by that point. Very small ball peg. And like I said, his foot is hollow, but you can actually see completely through his foot. You can see the ball joint. Now, the figures can stand. It's not hard to stand them up. You just need to make sure you press down so the ball joints actually stabilize or, you know, level out. This is maybe my second try of just standing him up. Let's take a look at the accessory set. Peace Among Worlds Morty. I gave him the worried look because it's season 1. He was kind of more of a worrywart. Very nervous or anxious. Panicking and running, which is a Morty staple. He comes with the exact same gun as Rick. A lot of matching accessories. He comes with his tambourine for Get Swifty, which is hilarious. Again, soft and gummy plastic, so adjusting the grip is just based on cooling, honestly. I go ahead and place it on and just kind of press it down a little bit, and the flex is finally returned. Just a few seconds and the grip returns. Kind of a drooly blah face. Wondrous face with a Meeseeks box. I'm glad he comes with 2, one for him, one for Rick, and then eventually in the show he does end up using 2 at the same time when he goes through his badass arc. Nice spring button, so it's like a fidget cube at this point. How come there aren't Meeseeks box fidget cubes out there, guys? What a missed opportunity. And more of a oh face. I like this one because it's missing the eyebrow, so it shows that he's like in a trance. The other face that has this exact same expression has eyebrows and teeth. This one does not, which is why I like it for the Mind Blower's helmet. There's different flasks in the show, or memory containers. The orange one, the blue one. They all peg in nicely. The pink one. I forgot what they all mean. I haven't watched that season in a minute. I have to go back and check it out. But if you know what it means, let me know in the comments. Swapping them out is very easy. Just nice little peg and port. Finish off with the red one. I think that was the Rick did something that he needed him to forget. Comes with the exact same portal as Rick. I think I'm going to leave this one flat rather than bend the tripod system. And he comes with Pickle Rick. I kind of wish he came with a couple of them with different facial expressions. That would have been nice. But unfortunately, we get the Rick expression of him realizing that Beth is just gonna ruin his plan of escaping therapy. Same stand as Rick. Same articulation, same claw. Again, no peg holes in the back of Morty. So this is kind of a necessity if you want to put him on the stand. Obviously, it says Morty, Adult Swim, and Warner Brothers licensing on the peg. On the base, I'm sorry. Stands hold them up very nicely. I did not need to adjust the tension of the screws at all. They look great, honestly. They really do look very cartoon accurate. I've been looking at some screenshots of their proportions and whatnot, and I think it matches pretty well. You can get some pretty decent poses out of them. One thing I do wish they did come with a few more expressions, honestly. I know they come with a lot, but honestly, I would have liked a few more. Like, I would have really liked for both of them specifically kind of like an angry expression. They both do a lot of fighting, so you would expect a very angry expression. Let's do some size comparison. We'll start off with their heights. Rick is about 7 inches to the top of his hair, and Morty is about 5 inches to the top of his hair. Decent heights. But let me start with some comparisons to my custom Rick figures. These are my Figma Ricks. I have one that's kind of show accurate and one that is just an anime stylish Rick. The Jack specific Morty. Movie Sonic and Shadow. I'm just grabbing figures that were nearby, guys. Figma Link and Samus. SHF Midoriya and Black Series Mando. Marvel Legends Deadpool and the new 29 Spider-Man. And my other Bombusbee purchase, Creepy Morty. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys picked up the figures, and let me see if I can get some pictures of these guys to play on this finishing slideshow right here, just to get my final thoughts across. I like them. They're very cartoon accurate. They handle pretty well. The plastic quality feels pretty decent, and I don't know. I like them, but at the same time, I kind of wish there was a little bit more. I don't know too much about FonJoy, and when you Google it, you really can't find a lot about FonJoy except for like their Marvel and DC figures. So yeah, let me know if you guys pick these guys up or if you guys are thinking about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Mark70 out.